correct. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off play action, it's Minshew. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Well, throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
At the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First carry for Raquel Armstead. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
47-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Minshew. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 36. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. A run here with Armstead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Jaguars.
On 1st down, again, they go with Armstead. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Colts 10-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
To Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, Colts nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
On first down, Huntley. He's got Burton here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Huntley. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Back at the 32.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Going up top for Kupp. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 26.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Huntley looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Sort of interesting going with the draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Operating from the gun, Huntley. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Makes the score.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Nine yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and it slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
2nd and 8.
From the 38, Minshew. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Huntley. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
That's good.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, Huntley. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun is Minshew. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Reed. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 27.
A very solid gain of 27. Minshew, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jackson.
DJ Chark. His 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 14, Colts 10.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing on 1st down. Huntley. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Huntley going up top for Kupp. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jackson.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's Huntley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On first down, Drake. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on second down. Huntley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Jacksonville. 65 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Armstead. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Second and goal.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know that play went for no yardage, all right, but I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, whoever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher, so sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor, but I'm not.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Minshew's pass.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
At the 20.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Complete to Paris Campbell.
From the 25, here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the rookie out of Wisconsin. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought him down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
And here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, second and 10. Now Minshew. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 36. Room here to run. Touchdown, Jaguars. Raquel Armstead, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Going up top for Kupp. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. That'll bring up second down.
The 25-yard line.
To throw again. Huntley. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. K'Lavon Chaisson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brings up third down.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. Operating from the gun. Huntley looking for Campbell downfield. And my goodness, another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars first and 10 at their own 27. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now Minshew on first and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brings up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
He may try and run, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Colts 16.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
10 at their own 15-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
25 yards.
That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now on 2nd and 13, Minshew. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Drake.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the
back to throw.
2nd down.
That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. 20.
This ain't no high school pancake football.
And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Come on now. I got my cover rolled out for you.
Today's final score, Jaguars.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Jay.